Hello and welcome to the video. Today we're going to be talking about free games for your Quest 2. Now the games on this list are in no particular order, so I'm not doing like the worst to best or anything like that. It's just 10 games that you can pick up today and go and enjoy yourself. I've tried to make this list about games that are going to give you some longevity and games that are going to give you the most enjoyment and bang for your buck. So I really think that this is truly the top 10 best Quest games you can get for free. Also, if you click this button up here, there will be a drop down and that will give you the top 10 best paid games and the top 10 games that will not give you motion sickness in virtual reality. A very cool thing, if you're new to VR, I would definitely check out that video because it will stop you getting motion sickness and give you the best experience you can in virtual reality for your first time in VR. Anyway, with all that out of the way, let's jump straight into the first game we're going to talk about in this list today. First up on this list is Vertical Shift. This game will make you feel like a mixture between Spider-Man, Iron Man, and just about all of the coolest heroes. It's a really cool multiplayer game where you get in and you have a bunch of different game modes as well as a big city that you can explore around and go and do a bunch of tasks. So whether you want to go in solo and just explore some stuff, or you want to go into some multiplayer action and go meet up with some friends or make new friends, this game has a little bit of everything. It's kind of got like this super cyberpunk neon-esque world that you're going to go and explore in. You can shoot your zip lines around, so the Spider-Man side of things. You also have thrusters built into your hands, giving you the Iron Man feel of things. Both of these experiences are really freaking top notch and I really like this game. I went in and played with the developers a while back and they are a group of very passionate people. So free to play, you can go into this today. Next up on the list is Big Screen. Now this is a really cool social experience to go and hang out with some friends, watch movies, rent movies, watch movies in 3D, which is genuinely one of the coolest experiences I've ever had in virtual reality, especially watching a movie, because 3D is not like it is in a cinema where it's kind of like meh. It just makes things work, man. It looks so freaking cool. Even if you don't want to go in there and pay to watch anything, I fully recommend that you download this just to go watch the 3D trailers because it is mind freaking blowing seeing like a 4K movie in 3D like actually coming out of the screen. It's just an experience to behold. You can also connect up to your PC so that you can stream stuff directly from your PC. So if you want to go and watch like Netflix and stuff like that, you can totally do that. I think the only one that doesn't work is Prime because it won't allow you to share the screen via it. They don't want you to do that apparently. Anyway, it's a very cool experience as you can make up your own rooms, invite your friends over and chill out and watch something, or watch a stream, or watch some YouTube together, have some music going in the background while you're socializing. It's just a very unique app that I definitely think you should check out. And again, absolutely free unless you're going to rent something, of course. Then yeah, do this one, get it in your life, it's really fun. Next up we have Rec Room, the game of a bajillion experiences that's ever growing and never stopping. Rec Room is one of those experiences that you can get into and pretty much experience anything you want to. Now I know the Rec Room is more aimed at the younger community at this point, but honestly there's a lot there for anyone to experience and enjoy if you want to. I definitely recommend this as one of those ones that you go into with a group of your own friends because honestly it can just be one of those experiences that's heightened by the people that you're with. But Rec Room really does have something to offer for everyone with user generated levels that pretty much cover anything that's relevant anymore. It's pretty amazing what the community can do in that game, as in like literally if a new movie drops, there will be someone who's developed an entire room around it and a game, and it's just an experience kind of unlike any other thing that I've experienced in virtual reality. But definitely I think Rec Room is one of those very underrated things that people either overlook because it's for the younger audience or don't get into out of fear of just getting squeaked at in your ears. And yes, that can happen, but like I say, go into rooms privately. That doesn't happen. Go in with your own friends and have an absolute freaking blast. Don't overlook Rec Room. I did for a long time and now I understand the error of my ways, as it's one of those games that honestly has something for everyone. Next up on the list we have Pavlov Shack. Now this isn't going to remain free for much longer. We don't have a whole lot of time left on this one being free, but I wanted to mention it because you should definitely go and check this one out. Now this game is one of the ultimate shooters in virtual reality, as you can get in and experience like a Call of Duty-esque experience to really the highest tier that it can be done. There's a ton of different things you can experience in there, a ton of different places that you can go and visit in the game and explore and have fun and do shooties, bang bang bangs. Now it's one of those games that you really want to try out, and again like I say, this is going to become paid very soon. Pavlov's going to be coming across into a paid thing because it will be taken out of the beta, so definitely go check out Pavlov Shack while you can. Download it for free and go shoot some stuff because you can thank me later. It's pretty much one of the top tier classed real nice shooters. We Are One is the next on this list. This is one of those very overlooked games that I feel like is super underrated, and it's free. You should definitely go check this out. It is a cloning simulator. Now, you probably think to yourself, that sounds a bit pants. No sorry Bob, this game is anything but pants. So basically how it starts out as you're a singular character, you can go in, grab your gun, say for instance, and shoot the enemy, but then there'll be more enemies around you. In this one you don't move around, what you do is you then clone yourself somewhere, throw the gun to yourself, catch it yourself, and then it just becomes a repeat cycle of that. So you can pass this around a chain of different yous, and the only person who can let you down is yourself. This is a really cool and unique title, and it's kind of one of those experiences that I really recommend you try. Again, for free, I would definitely recommend that you do this. I want to see this come onto the main store one day because I feel like the developers of this have really done something awesome with it. So definitely do that and give it a little rating, because hopefully that will help push it onto the main store, and go and enjoy this one for free. Next up we have Gorilla Tag. Now I'm pretty sure by this point we all know what Gorilla Tag is, as it is an insanely popular game. Entirely free, available on App Lab, and you can go and just be a gorilla. Now, Gorilla Tag, like I say, is one of those games that I think we will pretty much know by now, but what it is you go in there as a gorilla. The movement system's very unique in this, where you grab with your hands to move. There's no joystick movements, it's all done entirely with your hands. You go in and yes, you play tag as a gorilla. There's no joystick movements in this, it's done entirely with your hands, so you can bounce around, run and jump and climb, all with your hands. You go in there and play tag, strangely enough, but there's a ton of environments that you can go do it with. Yes, this is another one that is definitely notoriously the squeakers in your ears, but if you go in there you can create private lobbies and you can totally go in with some friends and have a freaking cool time. So it's definitely one of those ones that you can do, but tailor make it to your experience. If you don't want to have a bunch of people squeaking at you, then do private lobbies and you can get in there and have some fun by yourself, and you don't have to put up with that because you can just have your mates join you. But it's free, so definitely go check that out. Next we have Battle Talent. Now if you're looking for a game that's Blade and Sorcery-esque, but free, because you don't want to spend out the money on like, I don't know, Blade and Sorcery Nomad, which you can have on a quest, then this is probably going to be the game for you, because you can get in there and essentially do the same sort of things that you can in Blade and Sorcery, where you can slice up enemies, have a lot of fight, a lot of physics-based activities going on, and it's one of those things that's pretty damn solid and kind of amazing that it's free still at this point. Battle Talent is one of those things that you should definitely check out if you're looking to get in and just take out your rage on some NPCs. Then you're definitely going to enjoy yourself in this. There's a ton to do in it as well, like different boss fights and stuff like that as well, so there really is quite a lot to this. I believe there's quite a strong modding community around this game as well, so definitely check this one out, as I think it's one of those things that's amazing considering it's free, and if you don't want to spend the money on something like Blade and Sorcery, you're definitely going to open up your options by playing this one for free. So I mean, what do you got to lose? You got nothing to lose. Go and get it. Next up we have Gun Raider. This is a shooter unlike any other, where you can run around, do some insane stuff, and it's kind of like a mixture of parkour and shooting. This is a really cool online game and it's got a huge community around it, so there's definitely always going to be a game for you to get into and enjoy yourself. If you're looking for a really fun multiplayer shooter, this one is going to be for you, and I definitely think it's going to appeal to you, as it's colourful, fun, and it's just damn solid to play. This is one of those games that's been around for a long time, and it's now, well, not now, it's always been entirely free to get in and enjoy, so I definitely recommend that you do that, because it's one of those experiences, like I've said kind of with all these games, that it's fun to try at least once, regardless of whether you love it or not, and stay with it. You can try it and it's entirely free, so it's one of those evenings that you can spend burning out some time and enjoying yourself. Next up we have Elixir. This is a hand tracking game in virtual reality that is just, honestly, you have to try it. You really have to try this one. It's entirely free, you can get in there and you have no controllers, but it will give you everything you can do with your hands, and it's just so cool. You do a bunch of different experiments that will transform your hands and make them all weird. You can like turn them into squids and stuff, or you can get like Wolverine claws. There is a ton to do in this game. It's quite short, but it's one of those experiences that you really should try at least once, as because it's hand tracking, it's just fun. And with hand tracking 2.0 being out these days, it's even better now than it was then. So definitely go and get this one in your life and just give it a try. And this is one of those ones that's pretty safe as well. No matter how much of a novice to expert in virtual reality you are, you'll feel comfortable in this one, because it's very stationary and the way you move and stuff in this is just entirely comfortable. But definitely try out Elixir, because it's one of those ones that's kind of an unforgettable experience, even though it's short. Kind of unforgettable, and you should definitely give it a try. And last up on the list are a bunch of free demos that you get on your quest. Things like Superhot, Creed, Beat Saber, Tifa God. These are all fantastic experiences that I'm going to quantify as just one on this list that you should definitely go check out, because they're all free and they can lead you into an amazing game if you really enjoy yourself, or you can be like, bruh, I'm done with this. I don't ever want to play it again. But I do think that adding this as one of the top 10 is definitely something you should check out, as, you know, these games are freaking awesome. And I totally didn't forget to record this earlier, which is why there's no video for me. Shh, don't tell anyone. Anyway, go and enjoy yourselves, guys. I will link as many of these in the description as I can. Just go click it and then go and enjoy it. Go enjoy it. Anyway, I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks so much. Peace out. Bye bye.